Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. Here's Diggins. Fires for three. Wilson pulls it down. And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with A'ja Wilson is, what can she do?
Here's Diggins. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Cardoso. Guarded by Young. And here is Vandersloot. Off target with the three.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Down low. Here's Wilson. Good. First shot, first basket.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Diggins. Now here's Cardoso. Young with the steal. Azare Stevens with the block. They recover it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Vandersloot with it. Carrington outside. And she's good on the three ball.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Gray. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Diggins. The three is up. And two free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Well, to get to this level, you're already a winner. But who is the best when it comes to taking home titles?
No doubt for me, it's the ultimate winner, Breanna Stewart. She's got all the college titles and multiple WNBA titles.
Same here. For a change, I agree with you, Brian. I mean, Stewart's teams hoist trophies at every level because of her two-way ability. When you got a prolific scorer on one end and a dominant defender on the other.
Now here's Gray. And she converts the layup.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Diggins. Cardoso, covered by Smith. Shoots from 8. Cardoso can't get it to go.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Wilson outside. Jacks up a three. Hits it from three-point range.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
The Sky Trail. Here's Diggins. Cardoso, covered by Smith. Pass to Stevens. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle. And stolen by Stevens. Here's Carrington. Yep, that one goes.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Here's Gray. "11 feet out." Again, Las Vegas.
The mechanics of Gray's jumper, when you break them down, are unshakable. The team's confidence in her abilities is well placed.
Here's Diggins. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Rebound, Chicago.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
To the paint. Shot by Diggins, no good.
Terrific D. That's how to protect the rim.
Outside Young. Bell. Pass to Gray. The three. Camila Cardoso gets the board. And so it's Chicago with it. They trail by 1. Back to Vandersloot. Clock at 6. Cardoso. Shoots over Young. Chicago again missing. Now Gray. Pass to Young. Up top, Wilson. Bell. It's stolen by Carrington. Here's Cardoso. And Asia Wilson with the block.
We're watching an elite shot blocker go to work. Great timing by Wilson. That's something she seems to have mastered.
And this is how you defend. Glad we got to see the replay of that block once again.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
Here's Diggins. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Kept alive. Here's Cardoso. And Asia Wilson with the block. Pass to Gray. Wilson, covered by Cardoso. And another miss by Las Vegas. And here is Vandersloot. Just 4 to shoot. Cardoso. And Camila Cardoso can't get it to fall. Pass to Gray. Back to Lloyd. Outside Young. That three off the mark. Here's Diggins. Vandersloot with it. Carrington outside. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Vandersloot. Right side, Stevens. Here's Diggins. Chance there to take the lead, missing. The Aces with the lead. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. A rebound by Camila Cardoso. Shot to stop the drought. In the basket by Diggins.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Now here's Wilson. She's got 5. Pass to Gray. Here's Young. Aces with another miss. Now here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Stevens from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Aces. Now Gray. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
We gotta see that one again. That block was an all-out effort.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and she is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Vandersloot. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Carrington outside. Good on the triple.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
The Aces trailing. Outside Young. Left side Lloyd. Shoots over Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's some nice work on the offensive glass.
And here is Vandersloot. Outside Williams. Carrington with the screen. Vandersloot outside. No good on the three. And 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, if I'm in their seats, I'm on the bench in the game, I go for it.
Now here's Young, guarded by Jackson. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. They grab their own miss. Count that one.
Gotta appreciate the hustle. Wilson doing whatever she can to keep possessions alive.
Chicago leading. Carrington with the ball. 8 points for her. With 1 on the clock, drained for 2 points. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sky out in front, up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Well, it's hard to believe, but Natasha Cloud has been in the league for a decade. Really impressive.
Especially when you consider she was a second-round pick. Cloud is an elite defensive guard. Great at the point of attack, and she runs such a good offense as well.
Here's Las Vegas. It's a three-point game. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Stevens grabs the board. Here's Cloud. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Gray outside. Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone. here's Sheldon. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Sasha Cloud from outside. It's good from long range.
Keeping the defense honest. The Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Yep, that one goes.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Jackson outside. Stevens. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. The shot by Stevens, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Kirsten Bell. Dana Evans.
And here are the Aces now, trailing by 4. Pass to Bell. Here's Parker Tyus. She's guarded by Stevens. Parker Tyus, good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Jackson outside. Now Williams. Sheldon outside. Stevens. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. And it goes on Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
It's so tough to match up against Stevens inside. With her size and touch, there's no easy way to defend her.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
Now here's Gray. Turner. Gray is screen. 6 to shoot. Unloads. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
Jackson outside. Back to Cloud. There's the 3. No go. That's miss number 2. She is 1 for 3. Here's Bell. She's guarded by Williams. Rejected by Elizabeth Williams. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gray. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Carrington. Here's Diggins. Evans covering. And good that time. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Bell. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the away team, Kirsten Bell. 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Good work there as it goes.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Assisted by Courtney Vandersloot.
And here's Gray. To the inside. Here's Bell. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Timeout called the Sky.
Yeah, the coaches seeing a lot of their shots miss the mark and figured it'd be a good time to draw something up, maybe get an easy look.
Stevens. No good on the quick three. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here's Wilson. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Vandersloot right side. Pass to Diggins. Back to Vandersloot. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Carrington outside. Here's Diggins. From past the arc. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Here's Bell. Rebound Chicago. Carrington outside. Three-pointer. Shot by Diggins, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Now here's Gray. She's got 6. Soft touch off the glass.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Chicago trailing here.
Well, after winning her 3rd MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record. That's just run-of-the-mill for her. She's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Chicago with the ball.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 5. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Parker Tyus. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
You look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Here's Diggins.
Here's the 3. Another shot.
Cardoso.
And that's a foul called on Cheyenne Parker Tyus. That is her 3rd foul so far.
Team foul. In for your Chicago Sky, number 1, Elizabeth Williams.
Vandersloot. Evans covering.
Pass to Carrington.
Clock at 6. Inside.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
And here is Wilson for 3.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Diggins. Pass to Cardoso.
Here's Carrington. No good with the triple.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Diggins.
She has 5. From deep. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
And stolen by Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside.
Pass to Carrington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Wilson pulls it down. The Aces leading. Young. Back to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Yep, count it.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Vandersloot's shot is off. Young with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Wilson outside. Lets it go.
That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Yeah, just an elegant offensive weapon. Wilson has way too many go-to moves to count. Defenses have a hard time keeping up with her.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Pass to Diggins. Screen by Cardoso.
Let's go with a 3. Wilson pulls it down. And here are the Aces now. Now Bell. She's got 5. Back to Evans. Wilson. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
And I'm sensing this game really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge, no doubt about it, and that lead's going to get more and more comfortable as they do.
I agree, Brian. Let's see how this one plays out.
Here's Diggins.
He has 5.
Pass to Carrington.
Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Good if it goes. She can't get that one. That'll do it for the first half. Aces ahead. They're up by 9. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.